Hello guys, and welcome to my channel for view. Today I want to share with you a wonderful strategy that you can use to grow your trading account. But nevertheless, please do well to like and subscribe to this channel just by hitting the subscribe button on the top of this page. Now, for those of you who are just visiting this channel for the first time, my name is Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, and today I am here to take you on how you can build your trading journey to make profit in the financial market. Now, the next thing we need to do is to look for a way and add some indicators that is going to help us to make money in this platform. Now, how to add indicators to this platform, and the indicators that we are going to be adding is one, the moving average, the RSI, and the Ichimoku indicator. Now, how to add indicator on your MetaTrader 5 after when you have downloaded it and launched it to this session. Now, the next thing you need to do is either you tap on the screen to select this sign you are seeing here. You can also see it on the top. That is where you can click to add your indicator on your chart. Now, when you click on it, it's going to take you to this indicator main chart section. The next thing you need to click again is the F plus sign. When you click on the F plus sign, now it is going to show you where all the indicators that you can combine and use to grow your trading experience and make profit in the financial market. Now, the next thing, the first indicator that we want to be adding on this chart, just like I mentioned, is the moving average. Now, when I click on the moving average, you can see that the setup here is a default setup. Now, the only thing we just need to do, please guys, pay attention to this part that I want to show you, because if you miss any of these indicator settings, it is not going to work for you properly the way I am showing you right now. Now, the first thing you need to do is to edit the period, change it to 5 period. The shift should be 0. The method should be smooth. Apply to close. Now, the style should be 4 pixel, not 2, 4 pixel, and the color should be this color that I want to show you, which is the black color. Please, anytime I say black color, that is the color that we'll be using. Now, the next thing you need to do, if you have followed this step, now is to click on your save. Now, when you click on the save, it is going to take you to the main chart section, but the difference there is that you have added a indicator to the chart. Now, for you to view how this indicator is on your main chart, you need to click on the back button. Now, when you click on the back button, this is how the indicator looks. This is the moving average on your main chart right now. This is the moving average. Now, this is how this moving average works. When it crosses from below, it crosses the candlesticks from below, the market tends to go up, and when it crosses from above, the market tends to go down, which means a sell market. And if it's crossing from below, it's a buy market. But there is something the moving average also helps us to identify again. The moving average also helps us to identify when the market is moving sideways, and which is a market whereby traders tend to avoid, because that market will definitely help you to lose your money. But using this strategy that I want to give to you, you can also trade using the sideways market. Now, the next thing we are going to do is to add another indicator, which is also a moving average. just by clicking on the end sign, it takes us to this page again. Now I click on the F+ key and select my moving average, and the period in this case should still be 5. The shift should be 0. The method should be smooth. The apply to should be previous indicator data. Now, when you apply the previous indicator data, the style should be 4 pixels. For this time, the color will differentiate from the first color, which means we are going to be adding this particular color, which is the orange color. So when you click on it, it is going to look like this. Now the next thing you do is to click on the save. When you click on the save, you can see that you have successfully applied 2 moving averages to your chart. And if you want to view it, you just hit the back button to view how it is. Now you can see how this indicator works. Now let me look for a clear chart to show you how it works. Now for example, let's just use this one. Now you can see that when this market is the 2 moving averages crosses together here, the market tends to go down, which is a sell opportunity. Now when the market crosses from below, you see that the market goes up, which is a buying opportunity. And when the market moves sideways, it gives you a sideways market, which we are expected to avoid. Now that is how this indicator works. But there is something we need to filter again. Now this filtering that I'm talking about is not just a simple thing to encounter in the market. Let me look for a section whereby we can notice something like that. Now this is a very good one. Now you see that the moving average cross from this point and immediately it reverses to this point. Now you can see that if you had entered the market at this point and the market now changes direction to this point, to the upside, you can see that you must have lost some money on that area. And if you notice very well, you will see that you miss some opportunity of entry at the back right here. So the next thing we want to do is to add indicators that will help us to spot the trend or the market that we want to enter very early. Now the next thing I will do is to add up the next indicator just by clicking the end sign. Now we click on the plus button again, the F plus. Now the next moving average we want to be adding is the RSI, which is also known as the relative strength index. Now when you click on it, you see that the settings is on the default settings. Now the period should be 14. Apply to close. Now the style should be 1 pixel, not 2, 1 pixel. Now the color should be white, this particular white here, because we don't need it. This particular white here, please apply it just the way you are seeing it. Now when you click on the white, the next thing you need to add is now the levels, all these levels. Now you need to click on this pencil sign to edit the level. Now when you click on it, nevertheless, if you want to add another level, you just need to click on this plus sign. Now for the purpose of this video, we are going to be editing this level. At this level 30 now, we are going to change it to 90. The 70, we are going to change it to 85. Now I click on my plus sign to add another level. Now I edit it to the 80 level. Now the next, I plus it again, I add the 50 level. Now I plus again and I add the 20 level. I plus another one and I add na 15 level. I cross another one and I add the last level, which is the 10 level. Now for us to see the levels very well, we just need to increase this style, which is the pixel, to help us view the levels very well. Now for the purpose of this video, I'm adding 3 pixels to the level, and the color should remain the same. You can see it is being thick on the good is there. Just leave it like that. Now the next thing you need to do again is to just click on the back button. When you click on it, then you click on your save. When you click on your save, you can see that you have successfully added another indicator, but this time under the indicator window 1. For us to view how this indicator looks like on our chart, we just need to click on the back button again. Now the next thing, we have seen how the indicator looks like on our chart. This is now the indicator. You can see the levels. You can see the 50 level. You can see the oversold level, and this upside is the overbought level. Now we still need to add some indicators that is going to help us to identify what is going on the main chart. Now for us to add this indicator, we need to click on the end sign, and this time we will be clicking on the indicator window 1 F plus sign. That is where you will click on this time. Now when you click on it, it is still going to take you to where you can see all the indicators. Now because we want to add it to that particular level, so the next indicator we will be adding, which is known as the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo indicator. When you click on it, this is the default setting of the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo indicator. The only thing you need to do now is to change the Tenkan-sen to 10, the Kundun-sen to 13, then the Sanku Span B and the color should be white. When I mean white, this particular white, please always put it if I say white. Now why we are putting it white? Because we don't need this particular indicator, we don't need this particular section on this indicator. Now the Kundun-sen should be 1 pixel, also the white color, we don't need that one. Also the up Kumo should be 4 pixel, and the color should be this blue here. Please add this blue. Now when you click on it, the down Kumo should be this color, should be the red color. Please click on it. Now the pixel should be 4 pixel. Now the Chiku Span B, which is the Chuku span right here, should be 1 pixel, and the color should also be white because we don't need it. Now if you have followed this step, your indicator should look like this one that we are seeing right here. The next thing you do is to click on your save. Now when you click on your save, you will see that you now have 2 indicators in the indicator window 1 section. Now let us view how it will look like on the chart. Now just by clicking the back button. Now when you come over to your chart, you will see the Ichimoku indicator has been added with the RSI indicator. If you zoom in, you will see how it looks like. Now this is how this indicator works. This indicator is the indicator that is going to help you to spot the trend. This indicator helps you to tell you when the trend is on an uptrend or on a downtrend, or you can say when the trend is on a buy trend or on a sell trend. This indicator can also help you to know when the market is about or is in a sideways market. Now you can see that when this indicator is moving sideways, the market is also moving sideways. When this indicator, the blue sign, crosses the red to the upside, it indicates a buy, which is also the same thing that happens to this point. Now when you see that this sign cross from this point where the red appears either from the top or from the down, you see that I seen the same thing with here. When it crosses, the market comes down. So that is how this indicator works. Ichimoku indicator helps you to tell you the levels on this particular indicator. Now the next indicator that we are going to insert now to read this Ichimoku indicator very well is another indicator. Just by clicking the N sign, we add another indicator. Now in this case, because we want to add the indicator in this same particular indicator window one section, we will click this particular F plus sign to add indicator to that same section. Now the indicator that we are going to be adding is the moving average. Now but this time the moving average period will be 2. The shift should be 0. The method should be smooth and apply to previous indicator data, just like this. Now why we are putting 2 here is because we want the moving average to move early compared to the one we added on the main chart. Now the style should be 4 pixels and the color this time should be a black color. Remember, the black should be this one. Now when we add this black color, this also acts as the moving average on the main chart, but in this case this one is more faster than the one on the main chart. Now the next thing you need to do is to click on the save. Now when you click on save, you will see that you have successfully added another moving average to the indicator window 1. Now for us to see what is happening, you just need to click the back button and go back to the main chart. Now you can see a crossing over on the Ichimoku cloud. Now this is how this indicator works. Now the moving average is just working like the way it is on the main chart. Now when the moving average crosses from below and the crosses from the main chart here, the market tends to go up. Now when the moving average crosses from this point and the Ichimoku also crosses, you will see that it is on a down trend. So these indicators are to tell you when to enter the market and when to exit the market. Now something you need to notice from this Ichimoku is that when the moving average enters the cloud section, you can see that here is showing you that it's on a uptrend, but let me remove all these things. But you can see that when the Ichimoku is inside a cloud, you can see that here a sideways market occur, but on this moving average is showing you that it goes up. So the Ichimoku helps you to filter to know when the market is about to go the sideways. And you should know that the confirmation happens when the blue line crosses the red line, and which is where the confirmation takes place. You can see that this place gives you a strong bullish market. Now let us go over to the indicator crossing, so that you will know when to take your profit and when the market is about to go a sideways. Now the next thing we need to do is to add up our indicator. Now on this same session, we click on the F plus sign under the indicator window 1. Now we add another moving average. Now this time the moving average, the period is the 1 and the shift is applied to 5. Now the method should also be smooth and applied to previous indicator data. This time the 4 pixels in there and the color should be the orange color, just like the one on the chart. Please apply these indicators very correctly so that you get the best result. Nevertheless, if you know you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button on the top of this channel so that you don't miss any of my newly uploaded content. Now let us begin. The next thing you need to do is to click on your save. When you click on your save, you can see that we have successfully added all the indicators, because this is the last indicator that we are going to be adding on this chart. Now we go back to by clicking the arrow, and we are now on the main section. Hello guys, this is all the indicators that we need to make money from this strategy. Now this is what you need to do. This is the main important part, and please do well to pay a very good attention to this information I am going to give you right now. Now if you check this trade, now let me look for an opportunity that is going to explain it very well for us. This is the current market. You can see that when this price, let me point it for you. When this price, the moving average, cross and enter into the cloud, the market on this point is on a sideways. This point is on a sideways. But when the market crosses from this point, the market tends to move down. Also, you also have a downtrend market when it crosses from this point and when it crosses from this point. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that you always look out for the crossovers of the moving average. Very, very important. And the crossover should start from the one on this Ichimoku section. When it crosses like this, now you wait for this one on the main chart to cross. Then the third confirmation that you need to have is when the Ichimoku cloud crosses each other. That is the third confirmation. But if you enter the market when this one cross and you discover that this one have not crossed, please go out from the market when you see it crossing again, just like this one. And anytime you see this moving average crossing from the opposite direction, it is telling you that you should move out from the market. And also, anytime you see it entering the cloud, inside the cloud, you should make sure to wait for the market to show you a very good signal. And you can see that anytime it wants to enter the cloud, it is going to have a crossover. It is going to have a crossover, telling you that you should go out from the market and wait to see if it is entering inside the cloud, just like this one that we are seeing here. You can see it. You can see that it enters, it crosses over before you can enter, before the market start to move sideways. So the best way to treat this now is when the market crosses from below, you wait for it to cross on the main chart. Just something like this one cross from above, this one cross from above. That is a confirmation. But what you need to do is to wait when this one first of all cross and it crosses on the main chart. That is a proper confirmation. Then the third confirmation you should wait for is when the cloud crosses each other to that direction. And you will notice that if it crosses each other, you are going to make a lot of money from this market. In this indicator, even though maybe you may not much understand what I'm trying to say now, but when you start to practice them, you will see what I'm talking about. Now this indicator helps you to know when to go out from the market very early before the market tends to move sideways. Now this indicator helps you to enter the market very early, even when to enter the market at the main point, even when the up one, like the market is in sideways, you can still trade on it. Now it helps you to take the little profit that you can get from even the sideways. So this indicator helps you to know when trend reversal will take place just by knowing the levels. These levels here, they are not for fancy. Anytime you see it touches the upside, which is the overbought level, just like this that you are seeing, you can see that a possible reversal was occurred there to the downside before it moves up again. So that is how this strategy works. You can see from the downside, anytime it touches the 10 level or any of these levels that you are seeing on the downside, the market tends to reverse. So that is how this strategy works. Please, I will advise you to practice on your demo account before you get into the real market. You can see what is happening here now on this real account, on this real account that you are seeing now. You can see that on the sideways market, this market reverses from this one, but already you are aware that this market is already a downtrend market. Now you can see the crossing over, because why the moving averages are inside the cloud. Now when it bursts out from the cloud just like this, and it happens to look like this one that you are seeing here, you will see that the market will move down and giving you a lot of money. So guys, this is how this strategy works. Just look out for all these points and you practice them, and I assure you that you are going to give me a feedback on the kind of profit that you are making on this strategy. And please, if you don't understand anything about this strategy, please don't go into the market. Make sure you practice on your demo account, and please do well to leave a comment below if you find this strategy profitable for you. And also, if you notice any kind of change that you don't understand, or maybe anything that you are finding very difficult, you can also drop it on the comment section below. Now guys, this is the end of this topic. Please do well to like and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of our newest updates. The explanation may be somehow complicated, but the information that I'm giving to you, when you practice it, it will surely pay you, and it will surely give you a a positive result. So guys, for now, bye bye, and wait for the next content that I am going to upload. Please do well to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.